Hey guys, so the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary is underway, and as we have had for the past 7 years, each anniversary we have the SHENRON event. The way you get to the SHENRON event with the new UI is you actually tap the Dragon Ball Hunt icon in the middle here, and it brings you over to this screen, which if you played the game during any past anniversary, you know at this point how this works. But for those of you who are not aware of how this works, you are basically tasked with collecting the 7 Dragon Balls in order to summon Shenron until the anniversary ends, and if you do that, you are able to have your wish granted, and you can get CC, you can get some other resources from this, so it is of course worth doing this. The problem is, how do you actually get the Dragon Balls? So the way this is intended to be done is you are supposed to have a friend on your friends list. You are supposed to exchange your QR codes with them every single day, scan the QR codes, and that's how you get an item from the Dragon Ball Hunt. So what exactly can you get from doing this? So let's just go ahead and check the item list of rewards here. So of course we have all 7 Dragon Balls. Actually, in prior years, you would get some of the Dragon Balls from here by doing missions, but this year it looks like they're having you get all 7 Dragon Balls from actually doing the Dragon Ball Hunt, so you can't shortcut this by doing any missions, unfortunately, this year. But other than the Dragon Balls themselves, you can get CC from this, up to 1,000 by just doing this. You can get Sparking Medals, Soul Exchange Medals, Fragment Exchange Medals, Z-Power, Slot Removers, Energy, and Skip Tickets, and then once you collect all 51 of these rewards, you do end up getting 100 Z-Power for Sparking, which is, you know, whatever. But there are a total of 51 rewards, so it's going to take you, what is that, 17 days, because you can get 3 rewards per day from this. So typically, like I mentioned, you would get your code by clicking on this button. You would share this code with one of your friends in your friends list. You would scan their code by clicking on this scan code button, and then that's how you would do this. In fact, there is a much easier way to get this done, and all it requires you do is go over to your friends list over here. As long as you have 3 friends, you can do this. So let's just take the top 3 friends on my friends list. What you're going to be doing is you're going to tap their profile icon right here. It's going to pop up their profile. You're going to tap on the profile to expand it, make it look a little bit bigger. Unfortunately, it does actually rotate it, so it's kind of gotta tilt your head a little bit to read this. But on the bottom right-hand side, where you see that QR code, there is going to be a friend code. So for this person, it starts with a K, and then it has a 5 and then a PG. I apologize that I'm publicizing this person's friend code, but what you want to do is you want to write down their entire friend code on a notepad on your computer, and then just have it there, and do the same thing for the second person, and then do the same thing for the third person. So you want to have 3 friend codes written down on a notepad on your PC. Okay, so after that, what you're going to do is there is a special website that we're going to be going to. I will have a pinned comment with this website in the comment section below, so it's going to be easy for you to access. If we go over to Chrome here, the actual name of the website, Lesitron Vert, and it is actually labeled 2023, so I believe the reason why is because this person actually created this website for the 5th anniversary 2 years ago, but I did test this. As you can see, if you rewind a little bit, I actually had 1 of the 3 rewards today. I did test this. It does still work, so there's no worries about this at all. Shout out to whoever made this website. I don't know who made it. It's not listed anywhere. But what you're going to do is you are now going to take the 3 codes that you had written down in your notepad. Here's the first code. Okay. Here is the second code. And then here's the third code. And so you now have the 3 friend codes posted in these 3 fields here. You're going to go ahead and click on display codes, and it is going to show the 3 QR codes for these friends on the website. So now if we go ahead and head back over to the game itself, we are simply going to go back to the same screen we were at before. You want to go to home. You want to click on the Dragon Ball Hunt radar in the middle of the screen. Now we're going to go ahead and click scan code, and you are going to scan the QR code. I actually already did this one. This one's probably not going to work because I already did it today. It's probably going to give me an error. Yeah, this code has already been used today. So let's go ahead and scan the second one. So here's the second one. This should give me a reward. Yep. Okay, so what's my second reward for the day going to be? It is a multi-Z Power 30. And then the final code for today. Let's see. The final code, or the final reward for today, is 100 CC, and that is it. So as you can see now, it says today's item amount 3 out of 3. We can no longer obtain any more items today because you can only obtain 3 per day. And then it is actually going to gray out the scan code button so you can't scan any more codes. So what do I do the next day? Well, it's very simple. All you do, let me just open this back up so I can show you. You go back over to this this website here. You don't even have to copy and paste in the codes again. As long as you have the window open, you can just simply click display codes again. And as you can see, the QR codes will actually change. And that will allow you then tomorrow to go in and scan these 3 codes and get your rewards the following day. So what I would recommend actually is you don't need to have these 3 codes like open on a notepad. Just have this window open on your PC, have it saved, and then simply come in every single day, click display codes, scan the 3 QR codes, and that's it. Legitimately, it will take you 15 seconds per day to get this done. So to me, it seems pretty easy. It is pretty worth doing this because, again, it's just free stuff. It takes very, very little time. And in terms of this year's super special training item, if you guys don't know how this works, every single year there is kind of like a joke wish almost. I don't know how to really describe this. We had the first year, which I actually did not end up getting, which is my biggest regret in this game, a gentleman's magazine. We have the second anniversary year was the 100 hilariously lame jokes. Third anniversary was... Actually, I think the third anniversary were the pants, trendy jeans. And then I think this one was the next one, a comic book. Then we had God of Destruction's collar. Then we had the most delicious thing on earth. And then this year's joke training item is an Angel's autograph from Weiss, of course. An autograph board signed by Weiss. It has no particular use, but it's an incredibly rare item. So these don't actually do anything for you at all. They're just collector items. But these are kind of like all the joke items you can get here. But yeah, that is essentially how this is done. As I mentioned before, they used to have, prior to this in prior years, they used to have you go in and do missions to get some of the Dragon Balls, but this year, for whatever reason, they decided they were going to put all 7 Dragon Balls in the actual hunt itself. But I don't really see a major issue with that. It's just going to maybe take you a little bit longer to do. But like I said, you get 3 items per day. You need 17 full days if you do this every single day to get your items. So you don't even really need to do this every day because this anniversary is going through July, right? Through mid-July. This anniversary starts, so it's May 24th right now. That's the first day of the anniversary. Goes through mid-July. You got nearly 2 months to do this. As long as you do this once every other day or once every 3 days, you'll be able to get all these rewards. So again, it's taking 15 seconds per day. It's pretty easy to do. As I mentioned earlier, I will have a pinned comment down below with a link to the URL that I showed off in this video. So once again, make sure you guys get this done every single day. Legitimately will take you 15 seconds per day once you have the page set up. Let me know if this works for you. Let me know how your Shenron Dragon Ball hunt is going. Hope you guys have a nice 7th anniversary, and I'll see you in the next one.